Let's get straight into this. I actually had planned to do a little something different. Today I was going to talk about Moderna and Pfizer and some of the side effects that people are seeing with that vaccine, and then I saw this story. What can I say? I can't help myself. The saga gets stickier. Woman 40, who sprayed her hair with Gorilla Glue, cuts off her ponytail in yet another failed bid to remove the adhesive as she prepares to fly to LA to visit plastic surgeon who claims he can dissolve it. I use Gorilla Glue. Stuff is great. Never knew they had a spray though. Spray in the hair? Tessica Brown, 40, from Violet, Louisiana, stunned social media users last week when she opened up about her beauty conundrum in a viral TikTok. She explained she sprayed Gorilla Glue on her hair after she ran out of got to be glued spray and hasn't been able to move it for a month. Congratulations. She went viral. She got what she wanted. After washing her hair dozens of times, Tessica made a trip to the ER and reportedly spent 22 hours there while doctors tried to remove the glue. They used acetone, but it did nothing other than burn her scalp. On Tuesday afternoon, Tessica's hairdresser cut off her long ponytail with scissors to try to ease her pain. Not sure how that would ease the pain of what's going on up there. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Tessica set up a GoFundMe in light of the viral reaction to her story and has raised more than $15,000, although it is unclear what she will use the money for. It always goes there, right? Everybody, you out there watching this, if I end up gluing my butt to this seat, for instance, just to shoot nonstop videos, please don't donate to the GoFundMe. I'll set one up. I'll set the maximum donation at a penny, just so everybody can donate a penny to me to talk trash to me and tell me how stupid I am. How about that? The GoFundMe hustle in full effect. Hey girl, I saw that you glued your hair down and it's been a month and you can't do anything. You're going to the ER. You know what you should do? You should set up a GoFundMe so people can send you money. Doesn't it kind of remind you of a court gesture where they're just doing these stupid things, behaving like idiots, and you throw whatever at them? We're not throwing gold coins, but throw rice at them. Throw other stuff at them. Throw apples at them. The court jester has raised $15,000. She has also racked up more than 696,000 followers on Instagram within a matter of days and has hired a manager. Look at this, through all of it. Cashing in. This, people, is this what I gotta do? Tessica is now planning to fly to Los Angeles on Wednesday after a Beverly Hills plastic surgeon offered to help her dissolve the glue. She has also reportedly hired an attorney and is seeking to sue Gorilla Glue because she thinks the product's label is misleading. There wasn't an idiot label on there. Apparently, she has an IQ about the same as the amount of ounces that were in that bottle of spray glue. I'm guessing it was probably a 12-ounce bottle, probably less. Gorilla Glue released a statement about the unique situation on social media Monday, saying the label states, "Do not get in eyes, on skin, or on clothing." We're only going to read a little bit of this because I know you want to see the photos and you want to see the comments. That's what I want. "We've been using acetone every day trying to soften it up," Tessica's hairstylist explains at the start of the clip while applying the Goof Off. We'll watch a little bit of that clip. It kind of feels like it may have softened up a bit, but we're going to use this Goof Off. We have some on here already, but I'm going to add a little more, and then we're just going to cut off this whole ponytail. Let's just go to the video.
We've been using the acetone every day trying to soften it up. It kind of feel like it may have softened up a bit, but we're gonna use this. We have some on here already, but I'm gonna just add a little more. But we're just gonna cut this whole ponytail off and try to let it breathe a little bit. This is pretty much a close-up of the ponytail. And they got the ponytail holders in there, so I'm gonna wind up just having to cut it off a little bit at a time to try to get in here and let it breathe a little bit.
So that's just for the ponytail part. It's not really helping what's on top of her head, the hair on top.
You can't keep none of this. So this is kind of what it looked like now. I was able to get the ponytail off, but it's still not opening it up.
She looks like
it's still kind of hardened, so it's really not letting no air in too much. But I mean, just a little bit. Got a little opening right there. So yeah, she might get a.
When I see her hair after they cut it, or how it was on top like that, it reminds me of how the sumo wrestlers in Japan do their hair before a match, right? They have it all slicked back and it's like that, and kind of like they put it in a bun. She kind of reminded me of that. The things people do. Now, she didn't think that she was going to get famous off of this, but now that she has, how many other people will this inspire? Because she is inspirational. Let's see some photos. How many other young people are going to be inspired to keep doing dumb stuff like this? There was a story I heard about, I believe it was yesterday, maybe the day before, a couple days ago, where a couple YouTubers tried to pull a prank video where they went up and acted like they were robbing somebody. What they didn't know was one of the people in that crowd was packing. And when they came up and tried to act like it was a robbery, I guess one of them was carrying a knife. I don't really fully know the details, but I guess one of these YouTube pranksters was carrying a knife. Dude with a gun laid him down. There's always people out there that are going to do dumb stuff. Fortunately, it's not everyone. How many more people are out there and are going to see this story or stories like this where they get the clicks, the likes, the shares, the GoFundMe, and they're willing to say, okay, how far do I have to push it in order to get famous, to get followers? And it's like that story I talked about last week where people were selling their parents out who were involved in the Capitol tour on January 6th, selling their parents out and then setting up GoFundMes to raise money off of the backs of that. It's just the nature of society we live in, right? People do all sorts of strange things and they get paid for it. As we said, she didn't expect this. Whoa! She didn't expect it, but she's far more famous than I will ever be. And I don't want to be famous for having glued my hair down. Oh, there's a spray bottle. Okay. Like I said, I've never seen one. Look at, who would think that somebody who does this to their eyelashes, who would think? Oh, you got, are those your natural eyes, girl? Neck tattoo? Who would think that somebody that would do those kind of things to themselves, what is this, would ever think to spray Gorilla Glue in their hair? Look at this one. Gorilla Glue's official TT commented on her page. Use some rubbing alcohol, water in a spray bottle, a hair dryer, and a comb. But since you've had it like that for a month, your hair could be damaged. It's going to take some time to come off since it's been there for a month, Gorilla Glue official tweeted. And then somebody here says, not Gorilla Glue official commenting. Is that true? Did somebody set up a fake account just to troll them? I don't know. You guys can look into that. Let's get into the comments. Glue in your hair is not a medical emergency. I don't know about that one, Gumpy. I'd agree, but a situation like this, maybe it's not life or death. I don't know, but it's problematic, that's for sure. I am now impressed how good this glue is. Good advertising campaign. There you go. Free advertisement for Gorilla Glue. Maybe they can cash in on it. Partner up with her on something in the future. If this was in the UK, she'd be laughed at and told to jog on. Yet all the Americans rally behind her. That should tell you something. Hey, not all of us, Reese, not all of us. I would bet most of us are laughing at her. Hopefully. 22 hours in the ER? Well, she's probably killed 10 people with the COVID, then idiot. She's a super spreader, a walking super spreader. She's clearly not the sharpest knife in the drawer. The product states not to get it on skin, but she states the advertising does not mention hair. What does she think her hair is attached to? Well done, however, for fully capitalizing on your predicament and get your 5 minutes of fame. When I first read the headline, I thought, she must have used a little, but no, she used a lot of glue. There is no cure for dumbness, Really? What a stupid thing to do. And she votes and procreates. There is no DNA residue to pass to the next generation, dear. 40 years old and dumber than a box of rocks. I live in the same state and use this glue for things I never want to fall apart. It needs the question, honey, what were you smoking that day? Reminds me of a friend of mine that tried using Nair hair removal to get smooth down under. He was on fire, to say the least, but he didn't go sue them. Good comments. It could have been a little bit better. I think they went kind of easy on her here. People, it's funny stuff like this. It's what I always say. You don't even have to make stuff up. You don't even have to lie and fake content. I know a lot of people do that on various platforms to get attention. I know they do, but I just have to sit here and talk about idiots like this. Now, in all seriousness, I hope that they're able to resolve that. She'll probably have to shave her head and go bald for a while. I don't doubt it's going to mess her scalp up really bad. And hopefully the money she's getting will be worth it to her. As I said, she didn't set out for money, but hopefully that money will be some solace for the long-term ramifications of this. All right, everybody, be well, and Gorilla Glue. Great for projects around the house, not great for things involving your kitchen, if you know what I mean. Take care, everybody. Be well.